Hey everybody, and welcome to Vlog Weekly. Now I am live, and how you all doing today, everybody? This is the 72nd episode of Vlog Weekly, the longest flagship stream here on Brandon Plumbing Television, formerly Brandon PT2589, and so anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in today. This is going to be a blastastic episode here of Vlog Weekly. And joining me, everybody, we got two people helping out for today's episode. Let's introduce Billy Moody, the co-host of Take It Live, which is coming your way tomorrow for a big announcement.
What's up?
And joining me, he's the co-host of the Twitch edition, and he's also going to probably be appearing on the show tomorrow for a huge announcement coming your way. And we have Mr. Jeffers, who is extremely busy. He's a busy guy.
Hello, guys. As I'm currently editing the single show Luke J's Extraordinary 5, which was supposed to be seen 2 weeks ago, and of course I am getting ready to upload some huge announcements where you're supposed to be seeing on YouTube. Like the past several weeks passed by, and of course I'm gonna be busy with other things after this blog week is over with. So overall, huge announcement before we get started. Vimmy wants me to close down. I don't know why, because does that because of one video. Rugrats episodes has decided to shut me down for no reason.
Apparently something you did one. I suppose, Luke.
Yeah,
Um,
and of course I got another. I've been gonna upload my another unboxing video on my main channel. It's coming. Today on YouTube after I export not one but two YouTube videos coming.
okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, there you go. Thank you, Luke, for that. And well, like I said, guys, everything's been going around this week in the forms of pop culture. You know, we'll get to the big topic, and that's PewDiePie and all that nonsense. And you know, a lot of stuff we can talk about on today's episode of Lord Weekly. So I think it's only fitting that I think really needs to let us in on some celebrity birthdays here on the show. And Billy, celebrity birthdays today. Who are they?
Well, we have a six-time. Well, today we have a former NBA stars who turned 54 today, and he is the six-time NBA champion for the Chicago Bulls. He's also the owner of the NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets. Number 23, Michael Jordan.
Okay. Yep. So there you go. Like I said.
And secondly, we have he's the former host of television's popular game show Family Feud. He is also one of the stars on the hit TV sitcom Home Improvement, and he's also one of the hosts of GSN's Bingo America. He turned 61 today, and he's no other than Richard Karn.
And he was also a substitute host on the short-lived, one of my favorites that I recorded every time from Monday to Friday, and that was the short-lived GSN radio.
Yep.
So anyway, in case if you guys don't know what I'm talking about,
So a big
go
happy
ahead,
birthday
Bill.
to Michael and
Yeah.
Richard.
So anyway, for those of you who don't know about GSN radio, it was a short-lived kind of thing. That was on the internet. It would stream from like I believe 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. something like that to 5.
Come on, Dad.
And what else? 1 to 5. All right, Lupa. 1 to 5.
Alright.
And your hosts are Bob Goen and Marianne Coran, who did the show, giving away money and giving away money, cash amounts, like tension, where you had to answer 10 questions, um, in order to get the money, and then you got the $1,000 minute, which you have 60 seconds to answer all 10 questions to get $1,000 bucks. And then that celebrity thing where you had to identify the person's voices, and if you could get that, you could win big money as well. So there was a lot of great stuff of GSN Radio. It had the great games that they play, but it also had a lot of fun comedy stuff for it as well. Because I would be busting out laughing every time that I hear something, and of course Bob Goren's the man. He knows how to do radio stuff, and really entertaining, and that's what I loved about the show. And then every time I listened to it, I just had to get back in and listen to GSN Radio before it would end. And I didn't know till this, but I would also record certain episodes because of the favorite moments that I had listened to GSN Radio. So, you know,
And also, one thing about Bob Goen, guys, Bob Goen was actually one of the former anchors on Entertainment Tonight. He was also host of the daytime show, the daytime version of Wheel of Fortune, when Wheel of Fortune moved out of the NBC studios and moved in Burbank and moved to CBS.
yeah, exactly. So, but GSN Radio, was a short-lived, and I really enjoyed it. And of course, if Bob couldn't make it to the show, the substitute host would fill in for him, such as Richard Kahn, like that Billy said earlier. Uh, so I would say that Diane. Hang on, Billy. I was gonna say Diane Mazzotta, and
who's the current host of ABC's longest running reality show that we all know and love, America's Funniest Home Videos.
yeah, and of course, my favorite, who did BattleBots alongside with Tim Green, that is Bill Dwyer.
Yep.
So again, guys, I really wish the episodes were available. I think that was the only thing, though, that I was kind of bummed about. Is I really wish they could have kept an archive episodes of the show, and then we can, play it back in time to where GSN Radio was really, really awesome. And and then they had the final show, the final tape-in, saying goodbyes and sharing their memories about the whole GSN Radio. So it was magical, and yet giving away lots of money to lucky contestants.
Yeah, possibly like over $1 million worth of those cash and prizes. And don't forget, Brandon, they also had GSN Live.
Oh, I know, yeah. But I think between the live and radio, I think radio is awesome because I get to hear Bob going, and of course, and of course, the show being really funny, and it just gets so enjoyable, and listening to a lot of great stuff. And I mean, a lot of people would like live, but I personally enjoyed radio because it was so much fun, and it was funny and a good time to play the GSN Radio. So it was really, really cool.
I would say, and I prefer watching GSN Live, but not as much as Brandon prefers to listen to GSN Radio. So between GSN Live and GSN Radio, I think those were the two best programs in the afternoon that GSN's ever had, as well as Catch 21, Chain Reaction, and all that stuff. Uh-huh. Oh, and the Chase. We don't want to forget that.
Yeah, and the Chase is really cool as well. We can't forget about that.
It's right now. It's already in progress right now on GSN. It's in the 4 p.m. slot because Deal or No Deal comes right after the Chase, and then Family Feud comes on 2 hours after with Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
we got Luke Jeff was back with us. Everybody, he had to step out.
I just came back from spending my time with my dad via FaceTime.
Oh,
Oh, that was nice. All right. Now, for those of you who are wondering about what's going on about any deaths in the business. We have about two notable sports deaths that we need to talk about. Nicole
sure.
Bass, who was 52, she died, and George Animal Steele, who died Thursday at the age of 79. Those are the two um, uh, two wonderful icons in WWE history. What Nicole Bass is not only part of World Wrestling Entertainment, but she was also one of the rosters for ECW.
Yeah. Well, and and prior to the stream today for episode 72, I've been kind of thinking about doing the results of the Elimination Chamber of 2017.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Which I know about,
yeah,
but we're actually gonna let it slide though, Brandon, because I want to prefer to I want to do it for next week's show because I know when you and Luke have to do the results for Elimination Chamber, you want me to. I know you probably for me stepping out for that, but I know you still had to, you're going to let me sit out for the predictions for the next upcoming pay per view.
yeah, yeah. Apparently, so.
Yeah,
of
and
course,
also
Fastlane.
I just realized and also we also want to wish our good friend Matthew B216 a happy belated 28th birthday, 29th actually.
Yeah.
So happy belated birthday to Matthew, and he, as you know, he is now 29 years old, and he'll be 30 next year, which is a big milestone for him.
Yeah.
And
I think so.
all I'm really excited to tell you as far as our YouTube subscribers, Brandon. I know this. I know you're going to be upset with this, but Alex Putnam, 8 bills and 90, right, Brandon?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you know what? He's going to see WrestleMania in person in Orlando.
Well, good for him. Good for Mr. A. Pizzo Sizzle because he's no longer a eligible contestant on Take Pit Live. So.
But hey, he's still in our thoughts because he may not be a Gator fan, but hey, at least we do have the reliable respect for him. He is a true wrestling fan, and you know what? He deserves to go to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. And I told him that if he does see Michael Cole entering Cameron World Stadium, I asked him to give him the loudest boo as it came, like boo.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, especially WrestleMania coming up, and of course, New Jackson's WrestleMania movie is gonna be out on DVD and digital HD via Amazon
Yeah, I
Video,
guess
iTunes.
WWE has now teamed up with 3 Hanna-Barbera cartoons: the Scooby-Doo, the Flintstones, and now the Jetsons. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, George. You know what I'm talking about, George,
Yes.
Judy, Jane, and Elroy.
And the funny
Jane,
thing about
stop this crazy thing!
yeah, and the funny thing about this new Jacksons thing is that most of your voice actors and actresses you have either passed away or not able to do the show because most of them like I said from the likes of George O'Hanlon.
Yeah, because you guys mostly see as far as reruns on like Cartoon Network and on Boomerang. You guys have mostly seen, and plus
Yeah.
they were the same voice actors that we've seen in the one of my favorite Hanna-Barbera films from Warner Bros. The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones.
Oh, I
They
know.
have the
Yeah, I
same
like
voice
that
actors
too.
as well, but unfortunately, those voice actors that we've seen on the actual show and the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones, they have both either passed away or moved on. So we wish them the best of luck.
Yeah, and as I was gonna go forward on the Jetsons movie, both Mel Blanc and O'Hanlon died during the making of the film. They died in '89 when the film was actually in production. So,
When
so most,
Universal was celebrating its 75th was about to
yeah,
celebrate its 75th anniversary in 1990.
I know. And like I said, the movie is on Netflix for streaming. But by the time, guys, I say that on the stream, the movie will probably be gone on Netflix. So don't expect that movie to be around. And I don't know, but so I just want to say that, so
Yeah, I know, because it was definitely a huge box office bomb for
yeah.
Universal.
Well, for me, I don't care because I actually think it's a really, really
Excuse me, I
good,
just
decent
watched it.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the Flintstones was definitely a much more better of a Hanna-Barbera live action movie than the Jetsons. So
Yeah.
I prefer watching the Flintstones rather than the Jetsons movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, and everybody has opinions, but and I know that a lot of people don't like the performance of Tiffany as Jodie Jetson, but she was okay. I like her singing though. My favorite song is on that movie. So if there's anything I like by Tiffany that she's done, is probably that one song from that movie that I absolutely love. That song. So
Yeah, yeah, and the reason why the reason why I like about the Flintstones, in my opinion, Brandon, is that they had a lot of good voice actors like John
yes,
Goodman, Ray Moranis, Rosie O'Donnell, Elizabeth Perkins, Elizabeth Taylor, you name them. But
yeah,
one of my favorite two of my favorite voice actors in that film were definitely um, Ray Moranis, who voiced Brian Rubble, and Fred Flintstone, who was voiced by our good friend, one of the stars of Roseanne, John Goodman.
yeah. I know. But Luke, what do you guys say about the the whole Jetsons movie kind of thing? What's your take on it?
Well, what kind of Jetsons movie are you talking about?
Well, the one that I mentioned, the 1991.
Yeah, yeah, the
I
1990
think
version.
I was I was kind of like that movie. Sorry, you guys, if you hate this movie, but I was gonna show it now on VHS, but I have it on VHS, but I'm not gonna show it now. But I don't have it on DVD or Blu-ray though.
Oh,
Well, and
sounds like Luke has a new SpongeBob bedspread.
well, and that's the thing, Luke. It's
I have
not on
this.
Blu-ray.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
no,
Yeah, yeah.
it's only available on
I
DVD.
was looking at your bedspread, and I realized they had SpongeBob on it.
Yeah, I have
Y-
Yeah, I have SpongeBob blanket since 2015.
And now I love the badge on the right. Fish paste.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have two of these. Patrick since 2002. SpongeBob since 2005.
Okay, that's very nice, and yeah, I had to go. I want to make sure you know, guys, that the Jetsons was definitely one of the best. By my, if any of you guys have your own opinions, was definitely the
Yes.
best, one of the best cartoons from Hanna Barbera back in the 1960s, as well as the Flintstones.
Yeah.
But I would probably prefer the Flintstones rather than Jetsons, as well as
Uh-huh.
Scooby Doo. Where are you? So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the Flintstones and Scooby Doo were definitely my two favorites in my opinion.
As far as
Well, go ahead, Luke.
live action goes, like Flintstones, and what we caught from 2000, I would love these movies as well as these. They first came out in 1994 and 2000. They both respectively from Universal. It's the same company bought you Jetsons movie, and they're both live action the same way, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And also, guys, you know the live action movie of Scooby Doo, the first one for 2002.
I didn't really like that.
It's gonna be airing this weekend on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Wow, I love this Scooby
The
Doo movie.
only the only
As a
thing I will say about that movie is Sarah Michelle Gellar as Daphne. Boy, she's hot.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, she's hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and don't forget about Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, he played Fred in this movie.
Yeah. I know we already know the voices of Daphne and Fred, but we don't know who. I know Frank Welker played Scooby Doo, but I don't know. But I don't know who the two other voice actors that played Velma and Shaggy. We know Casey Kasem didn't play the live action film. It was somebody else that played the Shaggy in that film.
Well, I can tell
Yeah,
you, Freddie Prinze Jr. was in that movie.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He played Fred. I know what you said about that actress that was so hot that played Daphne. She was in
Yeah,
that movie as well. I know
she's
Frank
hot.
Welker played Scooby Doo, but voiced Scooby, but I'm not sure who played the voice of Shaggy and Velma.
yeah,
Waggy waggy woo!
yeah. And somebody else.
I know the same I know the same guy that played Scrappy, but we don't know I don't know who that was.
I have no idea either because it's just
That
they
makes that,
they're
yeah,
all
that means, yeah,
owned
because Scrappy,
by
I think Scrappy was in that film as well. Scooby's nephew, Scrappy.
Yeah. I've always wondered why they left Scrappy out like that, and poor Scrappy. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did Scrappy had to do
I can't
to
believe
get
that I can't
get
believe that
left
Scooby
behind?
did that to his own and would kick him out of the mystery machine that way.
I mean, what did they had to do for that poor Scrappy? Because
They kicked him out of the mystery machine after Scrappy peed on Daphne's dress.
all right, go ahead, Luke. Finish what you want to say, and then
they're owned by
we'll close out this topic.
somebody was a monster. Scrappy at the end of the movie was monsters because someone like in Training Faces episode, they're like both. I don't know what the heck is up with that because I kind of like this movie as a kid. And I respect the movie, especially I saw the second one in theaters in 2004. But man, I would kind of love the live action movies of both Flintstones and Scooby Doo, and the Jetsons movie the same way.
All right, Billy. Anything? Okay. Well. I think we've been getting in the topic of this too much, but I think we, gonna close it. But Billy, any final thing? Any final you want to say to close out this topic? Because I have something I gotta say too.
Well, to me, I really had to agree with Luke, but there was another Scooby Doo movie that that was from 2003 or '04. Was that I think it was Scooby Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed. I don't think it was as good as the first one. So
Yeah, I was mentioned to Monster Unleashed.
Yeah.
And
I probably prefer the first Scooby Doo movie rather than the second because it was a lot more characters. They had Scrappy in.
All right. Well.
yeah,
All right. Well. For me, and I can hear myself, but for me, all I can say is at this point, and I'm busy right now. I'm streaming. So as I want to say too, close out topic. What I want to say is, first off, Luke, Jetsons the movie is not on Blu-ray just yet, but it is available on DVD. But you can get it on digital HD because that's what I was going to try to say before Billy, cut me off there a bit. But that's what I wanted to say about that, and that it's on DVD and you can get it on iTunes and that sort of thing. So
True.
and so that's and of course you can watch it on Netflix, to enjoy that for your viewing pleasure. So, and we'll talk more about that and stuff coming to our new site that's gonna make its debut today, and that is me and Luke, the creators and founder of this, and that's Cartoon Explosion thing that we're gonna be talking about, and then we can talk about that, about the cartoons, and of course. And I know that you guys haven't been, editing the post lately on the community page, so I gotta do my cartoon flashback for tonight. So, I'm gonna do
I
that.
have to do that. You know what, Brendan? I really have to do the exact same thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and do that right now while we're getting to our next topic,
Well,
which
you
is
do
PlayStation.
that, and for me, I'm gonna do a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. I gotta find the one that I probably remember watching, which because I had Jabberjaw, which I kind of remember watching that. And, Top Cat I've did on the flashback, that I remembered. Yeah, hang on, guys. Go ahead. Yeah. Uh, you need to find the visual remote. It's still I'm using this right now, and I can't be interrupted when I'm doing the stream. Sorry guys. I'm getting interrupted brutally, um, but anyway, just to close out the topic about that. So there you go. But we'll talk about favorite cartoons and all in the new cartoon explosion thing be coming your way on this show. But there you go. So that's pretty much everything. And I will say too, between the Flintstones and the one in Viva Las Vegas, that one I like that one quite as much. But I know everybody will like the '94 one. That really made it for Universal Studios. So there you go.
Do I hear
So
right
go ahead.
I thought I heard echoing.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, so now, and I can hear myself again. I think that's coming from Lou, but cause I got my headphones. So it's probably coming from Lou. Anyway, Charter keeps losing TV customers as it pushes new pricing. Video losses in former TWC areas offset by internet subscriber gains. Charter Communications lost 105,000 TV subscribers in former Time Warner Cable territory in the fourth quarter of 2016. The second straight quarter of video customer loss since acquiring TWC. The loss of 105,000 video subscribers in TWC territory is in sharp contrast to TWC's pre-merger performance in the fourth quarter of 2015, when it gained 54,000 video subscribers, according to Charter's earning reports. Charter gained 20,000 subscribers in its pre-merger territory in the fourth quarter of 2016, and gained another 34,000 video subscribers in the former territory of Bright House Networks. What else? Okay, which also acquired last year, that left Charter with a loss of 51,000 video subscribers a year ago. The three pre-merger companies gained a total of 118,000 in the same period. So, yeah. So Charter, Time Warner Cable, yeah, they're losing TV customers. But there you go. So, kind of a bum rap, and Comcast is doing a lot of ridiculous things too, and I think we're gonna talk about that too, Luke. So. I don't know if you're going to be ready for this, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I have to be ready for this either.
Oh, I know, right? Anyway, while Charter added internet subscribers in the former TWC territory, the company said the video losses and an overall decline in customer growth was primarily driven by elevated churn on historical products in legacy Time Warner Cable markets. Charter has been pushing out new pricing packages to the acquired territories and former TWC customers, including myself, reportedly seen big bill increases when the promotional prices expire. Yeah, And that's one of my things too. When it expires, we get to see this big fat chunk bill of that, and that's why I wasn't very happy about that. And now Charter's finally going to do something about that. That's going to keep prices down, hopefully, and
Excuse
for
me, I
me
just
to
farted.
be on the internet and get the TV that I want, though I don't have the package for it yet because I want Disney Junior, which I probably won't get
Where the
till we
magic
move out.
begins.
So there you go.
Yeah, my conversations, your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, so Time Warner, oh no, Charter finalized its acquisitions of Time Warner Cable and by House Networks in May 2016, and nearly quadrupled in size of the process. And the company now has 24.8 million residential customers. That includes me. There you go. So Charter, losing. Yeah, that was kind of painful for Charter. 105,000 video subscribers. Because if you guys, wonder, we're into this big TV streaming battle. You got Sling TV, which I personally enjoy, one of my favorites. You got Duet TV Now, which is, the newcomer to this. $35 a month for how many plus channels? And now Hulu is coming out with the new TV service that I think I'm going to like Hulu because it's going to have the Disney channels I want, the Cartoon Network stuff. So I'm looking forward for Hulu. Hopefully it adds, the big entertainment benefit as Sling TV because I love Sling TV. It's one of my favorite streaming TV services, because, there's no contracts, there's, not a lot of that stuff. So, and that's something, that everybody needs to do, cut the cord, cord cutters. And, because everybody has a Roku device, everybody has an Apple TV device, and, Fire TV, and, they got their tablets, their smartphones, so that's how they're watching TV, and it's growing popularity, and it's exploding, too, so, you can't beat that.
And what, Brandon? I don't blame you on the Sling. I don't really blame you on the Sling TV part because the one thing I probably do not prefer about Sling TV is that it's that same commercial where the guy says about this $100 a month thing. It's annoying.
Oh, I know.
Sorry about that. I just recently find something. But yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
as your
well,
video's
good to have you
frozen.
back. Sorry. All right, Lucas rejoining us now again, guys. You had to step out.
Yeah, as the video's frozen, and I can still hear myself.
Yeah, it's probably Luke has some echoing at his end.
Yeah.
It's not that, no.
Well,
Oh, it's not? Okay.
It's not me, Luke, because I'm wearing headphones, so.
And so I'm wearing my earbuds, so I'm good.
Yeah. And Luke, I know it's kind of tough when we do this kind of show like Vlog Weekly or doing audio programming, especially for when I do the Brandon Plumley show, and if I want to invite my guest and all, wearing headphones is the key to pretty much prevent echoing and hearing all the things that surrounds.
I don't see Luke's. Hold on, Brian. I don't see Luke's video at all. This webcam thing.
So. God. Yeah.
It's probably it's probably because he has his headphones off too.
Yeah.
Want to make sure Luke can still hear us despite the echoing.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to shut the door because they keep interrupting me. So, anyway, but yeah, so, what? So who do you think wins overall in value between Sling TV, Duet TV Now, and probably some other big ones like and we also got PlayStation View. Let's not forget PlayStation View, and of course the Hulu TV service is coming. So go ahead. What do you guys think of that? As I'm gonna shut the door so they don't interrupt me again.
Well, by my calculations, Brandon, I think Slate TV is probably gonna win, as far as I know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So as my opinion, it's Sling TV for the win.
All right. Well, this room's off limits. Well,
And we lost Luke for a second, but he came back.
Cannot do this.
Sorry about that. I just came back from the. I'm getting ready to talk to you guys via at the outside format, but yeah.
Yeah, and I lost my phone, so.
Yeah, good thing you're on your little iPhone thing, Luke, because that way we don't have to hear all that echoing again.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the echoing. It's just the computer who messed me up from the exporting thing.
Yeah.
That was probably what happened. Okay.
Yeah, and the other thing too, Luke, when the microphone hits like the TV speakers and stuff, then it's and while you Skype calling me and all and doing the stream, it really bounces back the echoing back and forth.
I should say,
and that's not good because that can bleed everybody's ears who is wearing earbuds, and that's not a very delightful thing for them to hear while they watch their favorite streams like the Painted Game podcast or even this show or your show too.
Or else Surprises 62195 log weekly TV live Wednesdays be like 094 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So. That's pretty much it on that. So.
Yeah. So, now we do have a question. That Brandon has a question about something that has to do with like Sling TV or Direct TV Now or PlayStation View. Yeah, he wanted that Brandon wanted you to answer to Luke and go ahead, Brandon, give him the question.
Well, he can answer it if he wants to, because I know he doesn't, because he has Comcast. But and you don't have to answer that question, Luke, if you don't really want to. But Luke, if you do get rid of Comcast, let's say if you do get rid of it one day, which one would you choose?
I would rather choose some TV providers, not Comcast anymore, but something else, yo.
What? So you probably for like,
but not satellite, because I hated satellite nowadays.
You mean like Comcast or Cox or Time Warner or Spectrum or whatever?
Well, and the thing is, there's no Time Warner cable in Georgia.
I know. The only thing that they have right now in Georgia is Comcast.
Yeah, and Duet TV.
Yeah. So.
But Luke. Here's the thing. Duet TV now. You don't have to have satellite to watch TV, and you don't. And I don't really necessarily think you would need a Duet TV account per se, because like Sling TV, because I joined Sling TV last year, and they didn't, and I didn't need to be a Sling member. I could watch TV regardless.
And one thing, Brandon, about DirecTV has already partnered is also DirecTV is one of the partners with AT&T.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of a tongue twister there, Billy. Yeah, it's like stacking garbage on a piece of Tetris board. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I don't know. Seriously. But anyway.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. If you want to if you apply for getting DirecTV, Luke, as you know, it's partnered up with AT&T. That's probably good for you. But if you want to stick with Comcast, which is part with Dish Network, that will probably be the best too. But to me, I'm going to stay with my provider, which is Cox. But if I got rid of Cox, Brandon, I would have gone like either Sling TV or AT&T Universe, which will probably give me Disney Junior right away.
Yeah. And Luke, and like I said, and what you're doing, Luke, you're paying for the service, and then instead of having satellite or any of this additional equipment crap, it's stream, the TV shows get streamed to your devices like your laptops, tablets, smartphones, your smart devices. Well, your media players, like the Fire TV and the Apple TV and that sort of thing, and then it gets streamed to you, and all you need is just the internet, a very fast internet connection, and then you can watch TV instantly, without any additional equipment, no contracts, no credit checks, none of that crap. It's what you see is what you get.
Yeah, most importantly, when you get all your stuff on your computer, that you don't have to watch on the same TV you have every single day in your life.
Yeah, and plus the apps are free too.
This is why I have to
Comcast. That's a good benefit.
This is why Comcast. I'm getting rid of cable and getting Netflix. I have Netflix and Hulu, but I'm getting else in my mind. I won't be able to watch PBS when I get the chance, unfortunately, because first things first, I was a filmmaker and TV guy. When I first made movies and TV shows, it was 10 years ago the next Friday, but before that, I was only 10 when I take pictures of my school friends at St. Simon at Georgetown Elementary School during my school trip at St. Simon's Islands, Georgia at the time, and I was there during that trip with my dad, and then right after that, I searched up YouTube at the time, and I don't know what YouTube means because when I first searched up YouTube, I searched up a YouTube video of it was a Sesame Street video, the WTF boom, the Teen Titans episode, episode VN Part 3, something like that.
I like the original Teen Titans. Teen Titans Go, no, I don't give a crap about it. Move on.
Yeah,
Teen Titans Go sucks.
And of course,
the original is better.
A SpongeBob SquarePants parody, like for example, Sponge Bong Hemp Pants.
More like Sponge Poop Pants.
No. Well, it's on MP. Well, Sponge Bong Hemp Pants was on MTV at the time because all he did was Sponge Bong was just some dirt in the time, and way back in 2003 or 2004, and on MTV or VH1 something. And I watched it on YouTube when I first watched it. It was kind of bad language, beard descriptions of balls.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that's why everyone prefers watching the original SpongeBob series on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, and
that's how.
Go ahead.
And afterwards, I was purchased my very first VHS camcorder, and then I was filming my first movies, like a series, a report on pigs, which my dad filmed, and of course, my early tapings on my VHS cassette tapes, and of course, a VHS home movies based off of Jimmy Timmy Power Hour parody. And I came up with that idea called it was called Home Movie Power Hour in 2006.
And one of my best parts about the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour was right at the end where Jimmy was telling Cindy, "Get out of my lab!"
And that's and then that was the same year I was doing Home Movie Power in the time. And when I was Home Movie Power was where I started to make home movies in the time, and that's how I first made, and that's how I decided to make LJPCBM in 2007, February 24th.
And without those home movies, Luke, then the LJPCBN thing would have been 10 years old next week.
Yeah. In which we're gonna be doing a special next week. And then on Saturday, the next Saturday, which is my 28th birthday, I'm gonna be doing a very special stream on Twitch. So I'll talk about that because we're gonna have to close this topic and move on to the next. But yeah, Luke, I know it's
and
but
plus,
Billy.
Brent, don't forget that the next week Luke and I are going to be doing a special episode of Taking It Live celebrating your 28th birthday.
I know that's gonna be exciting.
Which I'm gonna be playing a very 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 special game for you. Yes, friend, you. Which I will be playing a special game which I'm gonna be playing. Whatever we get in the jackpot, I'll be adding $28,000 to that jackpot.
Alright, well that sounds good. So
whatever you get in that jackpot, you get $28,000 more added to it.
Alright. So
since it will be a 28th birthday.
Yeah. So Luke, go ahead and wrap up because you know this is you know a long topic and all. So go ahead and finish your story, and then I'll have my final say about you know everything and that sort of thing about streaming TV services. And you know, Luke, I also understand too. You know, filmmaking and stuff. You know, you don't get to watch a lot of TV as me and Billy does, because I watch TV. You know, much. And you know, I want the Disney Junior on Sling TV, and Billy, you know.
That's exactly true, Brandon. Because that's exactly why I have Contour for a reason.
Yeah, and you know, look, I understand. You know, you don't watch a lot of TV as much, and I know that you do a lot of filmmaking, but it's just giving you as a consumer, you know, to really think about you know what should a consumer want and what they want to look for when they want to find TV streaming. And you know, like you said earlier, Lou, Netflix and Hulu are great alternatives to cord cutting. Though you're not going to find a lot of great. Well, you know, Netflix has added a lot of great content, you know, over the years, and especially you know, cartoons is a big part of Netflix. You know, because we got you know Skylanders Academy. You know, we got Dino Trucks, and we got you know a lot of these great cartoons. You know, and of course Troll Hunters, which I really enjoy, and you know, and we're seeing a lot of great cartoons come to Netflix, and I hope they keep doing more of that. So you know, yeah, you're right. You know, it's a great, you know, it's a great.
And plus, Brandon, they also have a lot of Disney cartoons on Netflix as well, like
cartoon. Yeah.
Like Tarzan. Yeah. Like Tarzan, Toy Story, Sophia the First, Jake and the Neverland Pirates, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Handy Manny, Mickey Mouse. And no, I'm not talking about Clubhouse or Roast to Racers, just the actual villains by itself.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, but you know,
Luke, go on, continue, Luke.
But it's like I said, you know, it's just giving you and giving everybody, you know, us, you know, the three of us, you know, the consumers of what we want to spend on our money, you know, our hard-earned money on the entertainment that we want, you know, in our living room. Because I want Sling TV, you know, Billy may want that too when he gets rid of, you know, COT sometime. And, you know, Luke, it's just, you know, decisions that, you know, have a big impact. Because Sling TV turns 2, and I'm very happy for it because Sling TV is awesome, you know, getting, you know, the kids' channels for like $5 extra that I'm spending. So $25 and you get the channels you really want. I think that's a no-brainer, you know, and it's great for consumers and great for the business, you know, and that's the end of the story on that. So,
yeah.
Anyway, Luke, go ahead and finish.
However, in 2007, I first made Live Look More Terror a huge success, but February 24th and February 25th is where I start making LHBM movies a huge success. Then in the summer of 2007, I've won the Academy Award on the first movie, Life of Maury Taylor. It was a Disney, Universal, and LJPM movie. But it turned out to be the best movie I ever made in 2007. Then in May of 2008, I have wanted to continue on making movies. But fortunately, I was supposed to be making one movie. It was a slideshow with for Mandy, but I was not be able to finish it in time. Then I made three new movies. One is science movie. The other one is video picture maker movie, and the other is God Bless America. Before that, someone built me a movie studio for me. Their names were James and Lisa Atwell. I spoke to Lisa a long time ago, but it just depends on short time ago. But it depends on when this happened in 2007. But you just have to make it realize that. Then in 2009, however, the YouTube career begins July 8th, 2007, and I first met a guy named Marshall Brown, and after I uploaded Cruise Ship Studios, and of course GSN 93 from YouTube, and that's how I wanted to upload LGBT movies ever since. And before I uploaded Luke J's 25 videos in 2011, that was way before I first met Billy at the time. And in 2012, I had brain malfunction back in that October. Meanwhile, Brandon and Billy were doing a farewell speech about me suddenly, while in January of 2013, I was doing a special. Came back from Oz, then the Land of Oz fame. But then 2014, Spies Loot J's Story 5 has been founded, created. Then 2015, I've since the development of 2013's A Trip to Crossroads special, I decided to make that started to film A Trip to Crossroads special, and then 2016 I created a group called LGBT Group, and the future ahead is going to happen from these past 10 years behind,
Yeah, exactly.
And since then, A Trip to Crossroads special it's been dedicating Zach Pierce's memory, and this might be the longest movie you will ever see in your entire life. This movie, from part 1 to 4, had to be nearly 50 hours long per movie. I don't know how long this will get to finish off, but we have to wait till the final part of the movie gets released in the time. But when it happens, we need to I have to make the end credits for the Trip to Crossroads special movie. Then then I really need to make this happen, to see how long the movie is going to take us.
Right. Well, Luke, I think you need to catch your breath there because you've been talking really a lot. But and Luke, on episode 73, we're gonna have this really big topic, and you get to pretty much do all that again on next week. So drink a lot of fluids because you're gonna be doing that again next week because it's gonna be the biggest celebration in the history.
Oh, and while you're at the subject, Brandon.
Although I would be careful though about licking water in someone's dog dish.
That's not part of the 10-year anniversary.
No. I know, Luke. It has nothing to do with the whole thing. I'm just being a wise guy because I just said, because you did a lot of talking, and I just wanted you to know. Uh, it was just, a funny thing, Lupa, and it's nothing hurtful or anything like that. It's just, part of the creative on Vlog Weekly, just for fun and
Yep.
entertainment.
Just fun and entertainment. Yep. And of course, while you're at the subject, Brendan,
Alright, go ahead.
I'm gonna be releasing two projects on VidMe this week, that February 24th, before I do two shows. One is Black Luke Morton Taylor, and another one is a documentary you just saw on Google Drive on VidMe. So stay tuned for that. And of course, stay tuned for Flyers Legit Extraordinary 5 episode 137 about the 10th anniversary of LJP CBN Corporation next week, along with Vlog Weekly special event for 10th anniversary of the company's state name. Also, I will be clear for you, there will be a party that's following February 25th. So I will be attending that party. Afterwards, I will be attending your birthday party stream right after I get to finish up that party. So,
All right.
And like I said, guys, before we continue on, I just want to say, Luke and Billy, that I am over 5,500 dropped frames during this taping of episode 72, and I don't know what's the reason behind the drop frames, because I am using Wi-Fi and all, which you should not do if you're doing a live stream. That's a bad idea. You always need to use Ethernet connection to do your live streams, because, for the best results, because doing it on Wi-Fi, Time Warner Cable would tell you, Comcast would tell you, you would probably need Ethernet cable just to making sure that everything goes smoothly and yada yada yada. So, and I agree. Time Warner's dead on. When it comes to to this, because that's what everybody needs to do. When they're streaming, Vlog Weekly, or your show, Luke, and your show, Billy, and requiring us to hook up the Ethernet when possible. Because not Ethernet, but even a Wi-Fi is great because it's wireless. It may not be that great for when you want to stream something. Well, okay, streaming Netflix stuff I think you can get away with, but streaming stuff, like this show or anything else, if you're doing a live stream of your own, then yeah, you would probably need Ethernet. Because otherwise, otherwise you're gonna get a lot of drop frames, and then you're gonna have all the commotion issues and all. And so that's something to keep in mind when you want to do a live stream. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so thank you, Luke, for that long story, and hopefully we'll have that for you all next week. Because like I said, guys, it's going to be a very big special episode of 73 coming up. To where, it's going to be the biggest of them all, because Will 1 will be turning 15 next year in 2018, which I'm so super excited. Though my boss ain't going to let me do a special live stream because of the stuff, and I want to, make sure to not do that, because that would, kind of not, do well for my job and all, but, hide that press, but 10-year anniversary for LJPCBM, is coming up. And Luke decided that I should do it on YouTube instead. So that's fine. And for my birthday stream, I'm going to do it on Twitch, because I think Twitch is where I'll be able to play, the necessary games that I want to stream. Because I've already announced two, and that is Bobble Bobble and Double Dale. And if you guys didn't see the post I did earlier this morning at around 5 o'clock, because somebody had to wake me up, because I didn't get much sleep. So, so I was pretty much woke up at 4:30 and stayed up till then, and so I went ahead and posted it for you all. So I'm gonna be, well, if you guys don't know what it is, it's a Game Boy game, and I know you guys miss it a lot, and I know you miss it all in the birthday special, especially when we had a $1 million spectacular. Well, I'm happy to say this game is returning, and it will be played on live stream this year.
Wow.
So there you go. So and I'll only say this too. This game came out in 1996 for the Game Boy. Um, it was by BPS. No, not Brandon Plumley Studios, but Bulletproof Software. Yeah, don't be a wise Alec and say, "Oh, I know what BPS is for this puzzle game. It's Brennan Plumley Studios who developed this game." I'm like, seriously? Is that where you want to take this? Because number one, it's Bulletproof Software, and so don't be an idiot. And number two, yeah, it's a great puzzle game, and it's based on the Japanese game. That I can say is after the term of a Japanese game that came out on the Famicom, and that is similar to that, and it's Tetris 2 plus Bombless. So you probably know what it is, but yeah, so it's pretty much based on that whole thing of Tetris 2 plus Bombless that was on the Famicom, and that I play on every Halloween. I don't know why, but it's a game that it's a staple for me, playing it every Halloween. And, yeah, so that game I'll be playing on stream. So, there you go.
Yep.
So, there you go. So that's pretty much all I can say at this point for that particular game. And, Luke, when we do this, you're going to have to let me know what kind of game. Now, I'm not going to be playing as, that many games, because it can get really stressful. So, you would have to kind of figure out on what certain games you want me to play on the stream for you.
That's fine.
Towards next week.
That's fine.
Because if there's one thing that we had a great moments, because we do have our great moments, and that is the game that I know I'm gonna, that I think Leaf Fin 18's gonna have to hide away from, and that's Bonnie's Hide and Seek for the Sega Genesis. And why I always want to catch that kid to spank that kid's little hiney butt because he runs away from me and I'm trying to kiss him.
Yeah,
ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
I'm like, come back here, kid. I want to kiss you. Don't run away from me. No, I'm not gonna hurt you, even though I'm just a purple dinosaur who loves kids. I mean, I don't get no satisfaction.
Oh yeah, right. The Comets are playing the Thunderbirds tonight. Forgot about that.
But I mean, that's what happens too. That kid's running away from me. You're like, no, I want to see my mommy. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself when I'm streaming this on Game On Live, like, kid, are you serious? Why are you running away from me? I want you to hug me so I can finish this game and move on to the next stage, and hopefully I don't have to play hide and seek with you all no more because I'm too old to play this game. And like I said, yes, it's entertaining, but at the same time, you don't run away from Bonnie like that. Now, come on now, okay? How many times we gotta say this, Don't run away from Bonnie. I know, right?
That is a big fat no-no. Plus, on the real game, you can play. That's cheating.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
ain't that the truth?
Even though you want to play with Barney and find the rules in the game were find five presents and 5 kids. I've done it before, and I play it well, and it's awesome.
Well, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. But it doesn't really matter on how you beat the game. It's just you can beat the game. You can't lose alive. You can't do all of that. So it's pretty much an edutaining game. I mean, because even though Bonnie is not for everybody, but it's for die-hard hardcore Barney fans,
Yeah,
then
like
then playing it on Sega Genesis is a dream come true for you guys. So there you go. Luke, as you
yeah, like me. Yeah, just said die boy fans, man.
yeah. And on the other hand, I think the game that I probably play more, and I thinking about doing this too, is the Elmo's Number Journey game on the N64 because I played it on PlayStation, and I want to. Now I know I'm too old to play Sesame Street and all, but what I actually want to do is go on eBay and actually because I actually because that's where I can get my old PlayStation games. I would like to pretty much get me the Lego, not the Lego, but the Sesame Street Number Journey game for the original PlayStation because I would like to have it in my personal collection. Because PlayStation was awesome back then in '95.
Yeah.
And that Sesame Street game that I enjoy, I enjoy playing the Number Journey game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I love Sesame Street characters. Big Bird's always been my favorite. From day one. And my mother likes the Snuffleupagus and whatever, but I don't know about many people liking the count, like one, a two, a three, a four, a five, and that sort of thing. Though my sister was kind of scared about that, but anyway, everybody likes Elmo. You like Elmo the Bud, and
I like every single Sesame Street character, including Abby Dabby for one, two, Zoe, three, Rosia, four, Tully, five, Baby Bear, six, I grew up with another character, which is I can't remember which character.
Big Bird.
Well, besides Big Bird and Snuffy for A.
Snuffy.
What about Cookie Monster?
Yeah, that's true.
They want a cookie.
Yeah.
Was that number 6?
Well, yeah, that's number 6. Yeah, 7. Ernie, 8. Bart, 9. I don't know, whatever Sesame Street characters I grew up since the 90s. They first came in 1969.
What about Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar.
Oh, he's a meanie.
I remember them very.
Much.
And yeah, I first watched Sesame Street since the late 90s. It first came out in 1969, but come on, I never heard some early Sesame Street characters before, episodes before, until I was like 11 at the time.
Yeah. Sesame Street has been the longest running show on PBS, and now as of early in 2016, the show moved to HBO.
Yeah, that's how I first learned my lesson about watching on HBO.
And like I said, HBO's not free, kids. It's a subscription you gotta pay for.
Yeah, it's
correct.
Yeah, and when I was 5, after watching Sesame Street, Barney, Teletubbies,
on PBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PBS.
And of course, Big Company
you got the PayPal thing in your head.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And of course, Big Company Couch, Mr. Rogers.
Reading Rainbow.
Won't you be my neighbor?
I was like 4, because number 1, reasons I was watching since I was a baby, because 1, I was too young to watch Reading Rainbow, and 2, I was too busy with daycare.
Yeah.
And
one of the best shows. There was a few shows of my favorite that I watched on PBS when I was a kid as well. Deli Barney and Friends. Sorry, Mark. Let's see. Arthur.
Yeah, I've watched Arthur. Then I was
Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Dragon Tales.
Yeah. I used to watch it, but bits and pieces of it. I gotta go watch it again.
Wishbone.
I've watched Wishbone. That was part of my grow up when I was in daycare at the time.
Zoom.
Yeah, you love Zoom.
Yeah, part of it, like throughout my school days in the
See,
time.
Zaboomafoo.
Rubber.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Let's see what else.
Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Let's see. Oh, what else?
Sorry, that was Mom talking to me and he said, "Hey, Luke," and all that stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah.
Won't you be my neighbor?
I love Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Let's see what else. Can't figure out anything else.
Yeah, besides
Who won't you be my neighbor? I'm sorry, I'm just in a mood today because it's entertaining.
Let's see what other shows there were on there. When I was a kid. Oh yeah, the Magic School Bus. Can't remember that. Can't.
Magic.
Great in the time, but until like 11, it was kind of boring nowadays.
Let's see what other shows that aired back in those days. Let's see.
And like I said, there's so many of them, and you
yeah,
know,
and there were a lot of other classic PBS kid shows that I probably prefer watching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they also had Where in the World Was Carmen Sandiego.
Oh yeah. Remember that, and yeah, I remember that, and probably Where in Time as well.
Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my time, sadly.
Let's see what other shows that were on back in the day. Besides this. Yeah, I know Sesame Street was on there. Reading Rainbow was on there. Barney and Friends was on there. And I think there was one other Barney show that Luke hadn't remembered. Oh yeah, Barney and the Backyard Gang. That was another one.
I've seen Barney and the Backyard Gang before. Yes, it's on.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see what else. Zoom premiered back in the 70s, but it was revived for 7 seasons back in 1999. So I probably put in the 1999 version of Zoom rather than the 70s because I wasn't born when Zoom premiered back in the 70s.
I have watched the 1990s version.
Neither.
My mom.
Yeah, and let's see.
Not 70s.
I watched Dragon Tales, Sesame Street, Zaboomafoo, Barney and Friends. Let's see. Arthur. I guess those are the only PBS shows I can remember. Are Barney and Friends, Arthur, Zaboomafoo, Zoom, Sesame Street, Rainbow, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and oh yeah, I also watched The Big Big World as well.
Yeah, it's a big world, and that's about it.
Yeah, and I also watched Curious George.
Yeah, it's kind of boring nowadays, but yeah.
Yeah. Maya Miguel was one of them.
Yeah, I've loved Maya Miguel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there were also some other new shows they added, and if you guys want to make sure want to play some Arthur games on there, you can go to the Arthur website at pbskids.org.
Yeah.
And also, if you want, you can also find Arthur books and lots of other books. Also, a lot of other fun books too. But the only way to find those books is at your local library.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, Clever the Big Red Dog. Yeah, Clever the Big Red Dog, Clever's Puppy Days. That was another one. Right, that's the one I couldn't remember. Yeah, Clever the Big Red Dog and Clever's Puppy Days. Those were the two.
Yeah.
That I watched when I was a kid.
So, and like I said, back on topic.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to go off topic, guys, but we do have a really big topic we need to talk about, gentlemen. That is the one thing that we need to talk about that we talked right beforehand. And that's YouTube spark PewDiePie.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. And and like I said, I've also heard it on last night's. I've also watched it on last night's Pain and Game podcast hosted by the three funny dudes, Lucas, Shane, and Jerome, who love his you know what with an N. And but yeah. Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
the three funny dudes.
he's also one of the members of the Mega Fortune staff
Exactly. So.
with Garrison Newkirk.
Yeah. So before we get to the PewDiePie thing, I want to say too, if you guys are ever wondering about what's inside when you get your new Nintendo Switch when it comes out on March 3rd, well, they have an unboxing video uploaded, and you'll be able to see everything it comes with on the Nintendo Switch when you get your hands on it on March 3rd. Available everywhere, and why I am so excited to get this and why I really want to get it in my home because I've been a Nintendo fan all my life and I've been wanting to see something like this from the very beginning and let us know what Switch games are you gonna get on launch date. What and do you think about paying $70 for that Pro controller? Would be either a head scratcher for you or something that you really need because money is no object to you. So let us know. Let me know, and I would love to hear back.
And also, Brandon, I also want to make sure you guys know, for those of you baseball fans out there, I do have an announcement made about the new MLB video game that's coming out this spring, Brandon. That's MLB The Show 17. That's going to be available in store and retail stores March 28th, but unfortunately, it's only going to be for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, because the other news is that PlayStation Now is only going to be exclusive to PC and PS4. So what that means, if you have a PS Vita, PlayStation 3, a Sony Bravia Smart TV, a Samsung Smart TV,
4.
or a Blu-ray TV. Well, hang on, a Blu-ray TV. Oh wait, no, Blu-ray player. Excuse me. That will no longer work on those systems because they're going to phase out on that, and the only way you're going to be able to stream PS3 games and play PlayStation Now games is either PC or PS4.
Correct. Yeah, that's the same thing with Xbox One, Brandon, because the only way you can play the only way you can play all your games with the Xbox 3 the only way you can do the only thing the Xbox One plays all your other Xbox games is that Xbox One can not only play all your games with the Xbox One, but can also play all your games they have for the Xbox 360.
Yeah, and that's and again one of the advantages of having an Xbox One game is I'm pretty sure you can look in the game's cover art and stuff, or you look at the back. But some of those Xbox One titles you can also play on PC as well. Because Windows 10 is a huge thing, because it's deeply integrated into Xbox. So, because Windows 10 is, a gaming platform. And that's what Microsoft was pushing for Windows 10, and having that deep Xbox integration, and meeting the best of both. The best operating system for Microsoft, and of course the best gaming platform, which is the Xbox. And because like I said, they're adding a lot of great stuff on Windows 10 for you users out there. As part of the content creator thing that will be coming out for you Windows 10 users. And one of which is the ability to stream via Beam, because I am on Beam, and you'll be able to stream Xbox One games and everything to Beam, and Beam's a really cool thing. I just hope they don't get rid of Twitch support on Xbox One, being able to stream on Twitch. I really still hope you can still do that. But so that's one of the things they're adding is Beam support, which I think is really neat, because Microsoft now owns Beam. If you guys don't know what Beam really is. Because I've seen that person playing Forza Horizon 3, which is one of the most beautiful looking games to play on the Xbox One. So it's just a gorgeous game. It looks awesome in 4K if you get an Xbox One S console and a 4K Vizio television. It looks stunning. And
Very stunning.
which I'm gonna get a bundle for that game, by the way. Get the Xbox One S 1 terabyte and get the Forza Horizon 3 because it's one of the most beautiful looking games. And I'm a huge racing fan, so Mr. Pawaz, if you're watching, I'll let you know. You're gonna be seeing me doing Forza Horizon 3 when I get my Xbox One S. Because Alex is in to racing games as well, so because he has Project Calls on PS4
we're very
that
good.
I absolutely
We're very,
love.
Brandon, we're very good for you on that. So we're very happy for you that you're getting that racing game, and hopefully that goes well for you.
And like I said, Bill, racing games, need that quick reflex, on when you have to turn in sharp corners, if the car can handle that well, because,
True.
that's what every racing game is about. You're in the
Yep.
simulation of racing, like, and Gran Turismo has probably best it when it comes to simulation of the racing games. And now we got Project Calls, the Project Calls 2 to be announced. And it was announced, and it's coming out in 2017. And I told Alex about that because he has the original on PS4, and I am certainly cannot wait to play Project Cars 2 for the Xbox One when I get the console. So really excited for Project Cars 2. It's looks to be a lot of fun. As far as the graphics are concerned and types of new stuff we're gonna see in that game. Being able to race in the snow, which is awesome because that's what Forza Horizon 3 has, is being able to drive it in a blizzard mountain and having snow I think is really fun and really really unique into that game, I would say. So but yeah, Project Cars 2,
I would say so myself because
Gran Turismo Sport. Yeah, go ahead, Billy.
Because I would have been doing this for a very long time, but I still need to figure out how I can get NHL 16 onto my PC thing, onto my
I don't know I don't really know because I don't really think the game will work on PC because I don't know. I mean, EA, EA Sports, I don't really know, if they're ever gonna, do that, it'd be really neat to play an NHL game on a PC, like NHL, the new game, which I'm guessing we're gonna probably get at E3 this year because every E3, every time EA announces, new sports titles like FIFA and Madden NFL and 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 I'm pretty soon we're gonna hear about NHL, and that's probably one of the most requested features, and I think that's what everybody wants, including myself. Who gets the Xbox One version is being able to play it on Windows 10 as well. Because I don't think we've seen that in any NHL game. NHL 15, we don't have that on that. NHL 16, NHL 17. And hopefully they're going to listen to the feedback, and hopefully they can do it because that would be a win-win situation right there for Windows 10 gamers and Xbox One gamers and the like.
Definitely true on that.
Would you agree on that, Luke?
I agree on that, guys.
Score! Oh, Billy, do the blind way thing. Say it.
Scores! Sorry,
Scores!
Yeah, I know how that feels, but yeah. So let's see. I'm trying to figure about I was gonna make sure about. I'm not sure they're gonna be releasing NHL 18 or something like that, but
I'm sure they will, Billy. Every year, E3, because EA has to step up their game. Because Nintendo Switch,
they do indeed.
Because Nintendo Switch owners are gonna finally be able to play a sports title that that we only get to see one of on the Nintendo Wii U. And so maybe we'll see the debut of NHL possibility on a Nintendo platform, and I don't think we've seen we don't I don't think we've seen that ever since the Super Nintendo days when they released NHL '93 all the way up to '97 or '98.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
so that's one way to imagine of when it comes to NHL. And root for your favorite team like the Comets or the World Wonders or the Stars or even the Bears or the Crunch or
Yeah,
even
true.
the Wolves and pretty much others. Oh no,
True
Wolfpack.
enough.
Excuse me, Wolfpack. Yeah.
Yep.
So there you go. Luke, what are you gonna say about this show for today?
Wee! It was amazing! Wee!
I knew you were getting a kick out of
Oh
that, Luke.
boy.
I know.
Oh boy.
Luke is like, he shoots and he scores.
No, I did not say that. I was spinning the chair. I was like, wee!
Oh
I know.
wow.
Happy merry-go-round.
So it looks like we have a new game for the Nintendo Switch. Brandon, our first Nintendo Switch sports game. That's NBA 2K18, and that's going to release on the Nintendo Switch September 30th.
Alright. Well, that's very cool.
Yep.
Can't wait for that for you basketball fans out there.
Yeah, but those are your fans of professional basketball when you know I'm talking about the NBA.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also as the known as the National Basketball Association.
I'm
Yep,
so
indeed.
sorry.
All right, so
No, you're all right, Brent. Luke, I just want to make sure what was going on here.
I was
And
just
also, huge storm in California.
what the heck just happened?
I don't know, but there was a huge storm in California today.
Messed me up around here for Alex
Yeah,
Broad.
I know it's really painful.
It's really painful.
But otherwise, guys, I don't want to go off this video game topic now, Brandon, but this vlog weekly show has been going on for so long. I think we need definitely to talk about the PewDiePie thing as soon as we can get to it.
that's exactly what we're gonna do, Billy. Speaking of PewDiePie, that's exactly where we're going. Before we do that, I want to make sure that nothing is running, like iTunes and stuff, because these Bluetooth headphones that I'm using.
Oh, hang
If I
on.
accidentally, play, press the play button, it will open up iTunes and it will start playing music. So I gotta be careful I don't press that, because that's one of the downfalls of that is if I accidentally press that button, I'm gonna be in big trouble. But yeah. So hopefully I don't press any of the buttons that will open up iTunes or anything like that. So I'm hoping for bid that it don't happen.
Yeah, and yes, and as long as I have everything muted, like a video that I have muted right now on YouTube and all that stuff, then that's fine because I don't want to get you a copyright strike for any of those things, Brandon.
I know. Like I said, guys, I hope we're not boring you all to death in the chat room. Like I said, the chat room has been open all this time since we've been doing Vlog Weekly today.
The difficulty on my end because there's a lot of there's a lot of storming out of my area. There was one guy who said the H word. We're not going to say it in front of the live stream,
Exactly.
and that is Trey.
Do we need to pull that episode 4 season 2 joke on Mr. Trey Lupin on that Mega Span? Like, watch your mouth, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, at least it was at least it was out. At least it was we had it out. So out of the stream. So that's one thing.
Yeah. Now you can play these instant scratch off games. No! Boom! And then I'm just glad that Alex Boaz wasn't home during the making of that wonderful episode of The Major Spin, which, like I said, guys, The Major Spin is awesome. And I'm also waiting to hear back from Alex Boaz on becoming the executive producer of the new game show called Danger Card, which I was supposed to announce for you all this week, but unfortunately the cards that I had in this room have been destroyed by one food item, or should I say one food component, and that is buffalo wing sauce.
And now the show's been canceled.
No, it's not canceled. I just gotta get some playing cards. That's all that means. It's just I gotta get some playing cards, bicycle playing cards that I can get at Amazon. Because I want to get like the one. Yeah, hang on. We'll get to the PewDiePie thing in a minute. But one of the blue the cards, one for red, and the other one for blue. So again, one red and one blue. So, like I said, I'll still do a live stream. I'll still want to talk about, what there is about, the game, the object of the game, and how you win money, and all that great stuff. And, of course, the bonus round and all that great stuff on the Danger Card. So, but I can confirm to you all that Mr. Wadney, Wadney1279, is our executive producer of the show. That would be joining me, because I'm always have to be executive producer on my shows. But I just want to wait for Alex and see if he wants to be part of it too, because this would be big for me and it would be awesome. Because he's already been announced as the executive producer for Money Cards, which will be coming as well. And speaking of which, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for Take Your Pit Live, the 95th edition, or 95 show. Can you guys believe it? 95 and 5 away from hitting that big milestone. I'm going to be making a groundbreaking announcement that you guys have been waiting to come out of my mouth ever since I told you about this from previous episodes of Take Your Pit Live. So, what is that going to be, you asked? Well, you're going to have to find out tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. And Lou Jeffers will be joining me. And what about you, Billy? Will you be joining in tomorrow, or you got?
I will be available, Brandon. But however, I'm only going to be I'm going to be with you guys from Internet Explorer because when I did it on Google Chrome, it absolutely sucked.
Yeah, I know. I know. Can we get a booing sound effect for Mr. Moody? Boo! Thank you. Okay. And you made a terrible boo, so you're fired. Anyway. Yeah, you're fired. But anyway.
You're fired!
Yeah.
Mr. Crab.
You're fired!
I kind of got that little Mr. McMahon thing out of my way.
Absolutely.
All right, but anyway, I don't want to go anywhere off topic, Brandon. Let's just get into that PewDiePie thing before we wrap things up. Because I'm supposed to go
in
to
our top
KFC
10.
at 6 o'clock to get myself some food.
Yeah, in our top 10. Anything
10,
about PewDiePie. And I now have 12,500 drop frames. That's the most frames dropped in the history of Lord Weekly. So, am I happy about it? No. But, hey, at least the stream is, as long as you guys can see the stream and hear me and hear my guest and all, then all that matters. Because, I don't want to do it on Google Plus because I like doing it on OBS because it's really, really cool, because you get to hear the music and everything that you can't hear on Google Plus and all that other stuff. So, so PewDiePie has been under, kind of a controversy lately and under fire, we should say. And that's about, we're not going to say anything, we're not going to really talk much in depth because this is a big controversy that I want to stay away from as much as possible. But PewDiePie has been the guy that been doing a lot of weird things lately. One of which is 50 million. Once he hits that milestone, then he'd be jerking off 50 million of those subscribers. Like, hey kids, I'm gonna cancel my subscription, and I'm gonna cancel my shell. And then that sort of thing happened.
What in the world, PewDiePie, is your problem?
I know. Well, and like I said, it's been exploding like this since December 2016. So it all began in mid, 2016, November, December kind of thing, and 2017 is not looking good for him as well. And
Absolutely not, because this whatever he's doing really has really got on everyone's nerves.
I know.
It sucks. It's really obnoxious. End of story.
I know. Ain't that the truth? So anyway, he's been doing his show on YouTube Wed, which is a paid subscription kind of thing. And then afterwards, controversy is what's doing him wrong. So there you guys, they'll go on that. Controversial video and the network drop and all, which is going on, and everything, and it's just been out of control for PewDiePie, and and like I said, there's a lot of reactions to this. One from last night on Pain Game Podcast, the other one from Pat the Punk. NES Punk. I think his name is Pat. Pat C. Let's just call him that, because he has a book that I want to get called The Ultimate NES History Guide that covers every Nintendo game released, every, yada yada yada, which cost about $30 on the website. Though I really want the Kindle version of that. So Pat, I would like to have a Kindle version of that, if you don't mind, please, because I would like to read everything about the NES games that we have here in North America. Your Adventure Islands, most of the Rare games that you cannot get anymore. Yeah, well, yeah, and all the Mario games, yeah. And even the whale stuff, like the Flintstones games, like the Supplies Pete, Dinosaur Pete, and the Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Snow Brothers.
What about all the games for the Super Nintendo, like Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, and all that stuff?
Well, it only covers the original Nintendo Entertainment System that Pat created. It's only on the
Oh,
NES
you mean like Super Mario Brothers 3 and all that stuff?
Yeah, every single Nintendo game ever made, and a lot of your whale games too. Like the Flintstones games, even the Jetsons one they had. Snow Brothers, like I mentioned. Pennant Restaurant, which has that weird cover art and scary cover art. It has to be the scariest cover art in video game history. Which was released by Tato.
That video game cover, Brandon, I agree with you. It's very weird.
And if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, you can look it up on Vlog Weekly's official group on Google Plus, and you see what I mean. To Pennant Restaurant on the NES.
So, but otherwise, I don't. Now this PewDiePie thing is really giving us a really hard time, especially. He's already been fired from YouTube Red, so is YouTube going to give him another chance? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I know. Luke, anything you wanna say about this thing, this topic?
Well, I felt bad for PewDiePie, and awful for PewDiePie.
Oh, and another thing that we would definitely need to talk about PewDiePie, well, we do not want any profanity during this rant, because that is actually one of the rules that we have in our vlog weekly shows: no profanity. That goes for you people, the viewers.
Yeah,
Those of you who are watching this show each and every single Friday on Brendan Plumbing Television, you guys know what the rules are. There's no profanity. There's absolutely no going off topic.
Yeah, exactly.
End of story. And PewDiePie, that YouTube rather than you did with Disney, unacceptable. You know the rules. You know how YouTube goes. That's why your account's already been suspended.
Yeah, probably. Well, you know, here's my take. You know, you shouldn't say things like that on the internet anyway.
Besides, he's already been ejected.
Yeah, and again, here's my take. You know, you should never say things like that on the internet. You know, and you know,
that's
freedom
why,
of speech. You know,
that's why PewDiePie has already been ejected for a reason.
I know, and you know, freedom of speech. You know, is one thing, but you know, and you know, being creative, I understand. You know, because you know, heck, a lot of people are creative. I'm creative. You know, when it comes to LocaCast and my job at We're One, because you know, because We're One is just, you know, we bring that much creativity, you know, to We're One, you know, and we're unlike any other company, but, you know, it's just, you know, creativity, you know, everybody pushes hard for creativity, and I get that, but, you know, at the same time, you know, you gotta be careful what you say on the internet, because,
exactly,
you know, it's just, it's just something you can't say, you know? Especially strangers, they can get you for this.
Exactly, Bram, because I'm kind of creating myself, because you were the one that helped me bring Moody Pierce Productions to life.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you know, it's just you know, it's just, you know, I mean, now he later you know, apologized, you know, for all of this too. But
well,
I think it's a little too late to.
I don't think PewDiePie's apology is going to be accepted.
Well, you know, well, here's my thing. I think it's a little bit too late on that. You know.
Yeah, matter of fact, way too late.
I think you're done.
He's already done. He should have apologized way before his account got suspended.
Yeah.
Way before.
Yeah.
Too late. He's already been fired and restored.
I know. So. You know, he makes a lot of money, and you know, guys, it's just
as far as I'm concerned, Brandon he has lost a whole lot of moolah.
Yeah, and then a lot of subscribers too. But you know, guys, all I'm saying is
thank God I'm not
one thing.
Subscribers.
Yeah, and just one thing, guys. If he was
one of my subscribers, he would have been blocked from my channel.
I know. Well, and you know, here's one thing. You know, whatever video seems appropriate for you to watch, only watch something on YouTube that's appropriate for you, and it won't offend you or offend anybody else. You know, and that sort of thing, because
as long as it has like a video game related stuff, like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, all that stuff. Anything that has like it looks like a non-viewer discretion. Has no profanity, has no sexual content.
No. But, you know...
And also a video that does not have any copyright infringement.
Yeah,
End of story.
I know.
It's simple as that, Brandon and Luke. Whatever PewDiePie did, that's what got him ejected.
Oh, I know. But, you know...
And his partnership with Disney is done.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, so, and I know that he's having bad nightmares every time he goes to sleep, and I'm pretty sure he's having a lot of nightmares. And you know, and making the list and checking it twice because he's been naughty. He's not been nice. Naughty. He's been naughty.
He's been doing all this stuff ever since he started this incident with our organization.
Oh, I know, but you know what, guys? You know, we just don't want to be able to talk about this for like 69 hours, and then because by the time 69 hours arrives, we're gonna be falling asleep and like, oh my God, the stream's already over because it's only allowed 8 hours of stream.
As far as I know, Brad, I think people is definitely gonna take the tits now for 800.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
I'll take the tits now for 800.
So in conclusion, uh, I mean, controversy happens, and why do we always have to create another one and all that
Yeah.
stuff? Because
And Peter Pie, you better next time
You
you
know?
better watch what you type, my friend, because that's what got you in trouble in the first place.
I know.
Watch what you type, and you know what? And I was supposed to say, "Hey, watch your mouth, young man."
No, I know, right? All right, well, we're gonna get to our top 10 now, ladies and gentlemen, and that was a great topic and all on everything that we discussed and everything in between. And let us know what's your favorite moment on today's Vlog Weekly. Let me know. And I admire your feedback, and I admire what you gotta say and all. PM me on Discord, PM me on Skype, and and let me know.
And also,
if you
what?
wanna,
Tell us what you guys think about Peter Pie's ejection.
yeah, and like I said, if you
we want to.
go ahead,
That's what
Billy.
we want to hear from you. That's exactly what we want to hear from you, the viewers and our subscribers who are nice enough, who are huge fans of Vlog Weekly, who are huge fans of every single show they have on Brand Public Television. You guys know the drill.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think about today, all our topics, especially Peabody's ejection, and tell us what your opinion is about what you guys want to do when you guys get rid of your cable subscription. When you want to get DirecTV Now, Spectrum, or Sling TV, depending
And
on what
like
you
I
guys
said,
want to do.
they can do it by the following. You can, of course, do that on Vlog Weekly official group on Google Plus. So I admire you all to check it out. And there will be a link for you all to get to that on Google Plus. Of that, and you can also tweet at me for your feedback by using the hashtag VW feedback. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you put in VW feedback and
Yeah.
Your favorite topic
all-
or moment or anything like that. Let me know.
And
I-
also,
and-
Brandon, we also want to ask the viewers what their favorite moments from George Steele's career in the WWE as well.
No, I know. So, and like I said, guys, whatever feedback you have, whatever you comment on and say, and we'll read it on the program in the future of Vlog Weekly. So this is something I want to do to interact with you all and give you all a nice feedback on on how to make the show awesome, and I've
Yep.
always wanted to do something like that. So. Like I said, guys, we've been doing a lot of talking and all on, big topics and all. So I'm afraid the cartoon explosion thing will have to wait till next time. But like I said, we'll actually do that first before we do anything else because this is something that we really want to do, and that's something that you can't be off topic as well, and it has to be everything related to cartoons in general. So that's the only rule I can say about that topic.
Brandon, I've already did my cartoon flashback on our Facebook page.
Alright. So head on over there, everybody.
That was my cartoon flashback was the Magic School Bus.
Okay.
I'm sure that's definitely a cartoon.
Well, I'll look at it, and if it is, it does. If not, well, we don't know what to say.
Yeah, because that was one of the classic shows that we had on PBS during the P-Pal on PBS Kids during the P-Pals years.
Yeah, exactly.
They had all the different PTB park segments, the surprise identification, that little EI balloon notice identification.
Yeah.
The P-Pals sub in the area identification, the P-Pals dog, the orange dog Ruff.
Exactly.
That red head that comes out of the the blue P-Pals head and everything. The earring. You get the idea.
Nice.
I'll be watching now. We'll be watching. Now I'll tell you watching that identification after the show.
Yep.
Yes. Ruff.
Go ahead, Billy. Any finish up?
I'm already finished, Brandon. End of the story. Live on.
Okay. Alright. So now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with all of our news and all. I don't know what is gonna be my next cartoon review. Because well, I don't know. I gotta watch Ratchet and Clank the movie. What I'll probably do for next week, I'll probably review one of my absolute favorite shows that is on Netflix right now by DreamWorks Animation TV. And that is one of my absolute favorites because I want to buy this on Amazon Video. And that is Dino Trots, which is a brilliant show, and I absolutely love the show. And that would be I think that would be the biggest cartoon that I love since the one that I want to do for you all. Now I know you guys really want me to do a cartoon review of Reboot. Well, it's coming, folks. It's coming because it's one of my all-time favorite cartoons of the '90s. From 1994, such a classic. I just can't say bad things about it. It's just phenomenon. It's just phenomenal. But there you go. Alright, so now we got that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for top 10.
Absolutely.
And let me move Billy on top. That way Billy doesn't block the PowerPoint. Maybe we'll have a nice ping pong effect. Who knows? Anyway, because we had that ping pong effect from episode 68, so go check it out. One of the best episodes ever. Anyway, this week's top 10 for tonight rather. Luke, you're gonna love this. Billy, you're gonna love this. Heck, everybody's gonna love this because we're gonna talk about for the top 10 tonight pizza toppings. Even though I forgot to put the G.
Alright, I love pizza. That little scene.
Alright, so here we go. You guys ready for the pizza toppings?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go with okay, now we're gonna do something unique because we haven't done this. I don't think we've ever done this, but we're gonna do something really cool because I'm gonna do this. It'll be me, Billy, and Luke. So I would do number 10, Billy would do 9, and we'll keep doing it back and forth till we get to our number 1. So, but and let me know if you guys like that because that's something we can spice things up a bit for the top 10. So there you go.
That would definitely
Okay,
be cool.
number 10 is a hamburger, which yes, I can see a hamburger being put on a pizza, absolutely. And now Billy, do the honors.
Number 9, by my opinion, would definitely have to be.
It is
Supreme.
black olives.
Black olives, yeah.
Yep. Black olives.
Luke, your turn, number 8.
Yep.
Looks like we lost Luke.
Yeah, I think so. I'll do it for him. Number 8 is chicken. You put on your buffalo chicken pizza and stuff. Yeah.
Like buffalo chicken wrap or.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right.
Number 7.
Yep. 7 and 7 is. I'll give you a hint, Billy. It is made in good old Philadelphia, and it's made out of this and a great sandwiches in Philadelphia.
Philly cheesesteak.
Yep, Philly steak is at number 7. Alright. Now at number 6.
Yep.
Number 6 is pineapple. I had to put it up there for some reason. Yeah, pineapple. Yep. Absolutely.
All right, well, since Luke's not with us right now, you're going to have to do the first of our top 5.
Uh-huh. And Billy, here we go with number 5. And I'll give you a hint on this one. It's where you put it on your pizza. And you can also get it in meat version as well as meatless.
Meat lovers.
And it's part of a dairy.
Cheese?
Yep, number 5 is cheese.
That's had to be number 2 in my opinion, in my top 10.
Yeah. Well, Billy, if that's something you want to do on your show, by all means do it. I mean,
I have to do my version of the top 10 as well. It could be like top 10 game shows, top 10 movies.
All right, number 4.
And Luke's back with us now.
All right, welcome back, Luke. We lost ya. Anyway, number 4.
I was like a punch in the back in the face.
Oh, that's fine, Luke. We're in the middle of our top 10 right now. Our top 10 pizza
Number
toppings.
4 is bacon. Bacon.
Hey, yeah, vegetable pizza.
Bacon. All right.
Bacon!
Now at number 3. Alright, Billy, I'll give you a hint. It's something that we all have on Christmas dinner.
Ham?
Ding, 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 ding. Correct, because it's in number 3. I think this is a lot of fun, giving you the clues. I think this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is like a little, what do you call it? Chain reaction.
Oh, I know. Alright, Luke Butt, slide in at number 2. I'll give you a hint on this one, because number 2, for all my viewers out there, this is something that you put on a Italian woe, and it's Italian. You can use it to make Italian out of it. You can make it out of a patties with.
Oh, sausage!
Oh, you got it. Yeah, sausage. Yeah, which is one of my favorite toppings to put on the pizza. That's on number 2.
I'm sure your friend, the number one topping that we all know is pepperoni.
Well, if you said pepperoni, well, guess what? You're going to
What?
get 69 points because it is pepperoni, which is at number 1.
Big
Yep.
punch bag! I told you it was pepperoni.
Yep.
Uh-huh, number 1, yeah.
Sorry.
So that was a lot of fun with our top 10. So
That was a lot of fun. I mean, and we're looking forward to doing that again very soon.
all right, so Luke. Okay, whoops. So Luke, since we lost you there for this, we wanted to remind you the top 10. So we already did this. So but we're gonna go ahead and do this rapid fashion. So Luke, number 10 was of course hamburger. Number 9 was the black olives, which they put on pizza, of course. Number 8. Come on, number 8. Okay, number 8 is the chicken, excuse me, that we put on all pizza. Number 7 had Philly. Yeah, Philly steak at number 7. So number 6... I'm doing this fast, as you know, it is PowerPoint. Pineapple, which I know you don't really like on your pizza, which is kind of ooey, but anyway. Yeah, pineapple that we put on our pizza as a topping. And number 5, Luke Butt, is cheese, which Billy got wiped by guessing a dairy.
Number 1 favorite. Yeah. Speaking of pizza, guys, I'm gonna have pizza for dinner tonight.
Wow, nice.
Well, then,
Number
see, Luke, that was
4.
very appropriate for this top 10 tonight. Number 4, Luke, was bacon, which you probably know.
I'll give him the last 3, Brandon.
Go ahead.
All right, and Luke, the number 3 was ham. Number 2 was sausage, which you guessed, and our number 1 pizza topping was pepperoni.
Yep.
You guessed, by the way. And
Yeah,
I know.
I was in the punching bag system as we speak. Oh yeah, punching bag. You want to complete a
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have reports that Mr. Jeffers is going to be the next Wacky Balboa. Go Wacky! Go Wacky! Okay, my foot's kind of dry.
Fibers with his own boxing set.
Yeah, he's going to be the next World Heavyweight Champion of the world.
You don't have to take Michael Buffer. You don't have to take Michael Buffer's word for it.
Oh, I know.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm real. Now, I tell you, Brandon, this show was a lot of fun today.
Oh, I know, right? Well, Well,
was.
before we
Oh
can't
yeah,
go-
oh yeah, guys. I think you're right on top of too, Brandon. Because we're actually out of time. Because we gotta get ready for the Comets have their game in less than an hour on 94.9 K Rock. So folks, we're just about out of time for today.
All right. Well, we're gonna actually get to that, Billy, because right now, I want to do this one little game, and like I said, Luke, I think we're gonna probably do double deal for your anniversary thing next week on our 73rd edition.
Yeah!
Oh, I know you would, yeah, I know you. I'm telling you, that's the greatest reaction that Luke has ever made, ladies and gentlemen. No lie.
Yeah, and you know what, Brandon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do your birthday special tomorrow, man. And one of the segments I'm going to be doing is no other than Double Dare for the NES, which I'm inviting you for.
Uh huh.
Speaking of which, guys,
Yes.
there's a lot of stuff going on with the toy going on, so that's why I won't hit you a copyright strike on this video.
Uh huh.
Well, the best that you should do, Luke, is to mute the volume, is to mute your mic.
Yeah.
I did
Because otherwise, I'll probably have to mute the desktop audio. That way, I can be safe. So. Because like I said, Sunflower is picking up your guys' audio and mine and everything in the computer.
That's definitely true, Brandon. Because if that did not occur, man, that would have been a big
Because it's not like Google Plus, because Google Plus Hangout on Air doesn't really capture anything from the computer, just us two, us three rather, and on OBS, using like Soundflower, it really captures everything, and it's gonna pick it up, and it's gonna be broadcast to everybody who's watching the stream.
Absolutely.
Oh, and while you're at the subject, guys, speaking of which, Barney and Friends vlog is coming next week or so on my Vimeo account. I don't know what exactly is going to be happening, but it all depends on my schedule needs.
Yeah, well, let's just talk that Barney and Friends vlog thing doesn't shut down your Vimeo account.
No.
Yeah.
And that's a problem too. Copyright. Something that
because PBS actually owns Barney and Friends, not anyone else. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yes.
Alright.
Not yet. We're just about done. We're on the merge of being finished. Okay, guys, I've just been told that I am going to be getting my dinner as soon as we're going to have to wrap things up right here.
Okay. Yeah, because we're actually playing this right now, everybody, because I wanted to play this for you all tonight, because I played this on Thursday when I streamed it, and I might as well go ahead and play this for you all. From 1995, for those of you who don't know much about this game.
Which I will see when I come back, guys, because right now I have to go get myself some food, so I'll see you after the show.
Alright, thank you, Billy, for coming in. Anyway, the game is called Spillzone.
Yeah, I never heard of it, so I'm going to have to see what it looks like when I come back.
Alright.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys after the show for Comets Hockey and possibly Wheel of Fortune as well.
Alright, I'll be there.
Alright, see you guys after the show.
Even though I have to cheat a bit because I'm using a hint.
Alright, well,
see ya.
Alright, thank you guys. Thanks to our viewers for joining me today for Vlog Weekly, and I'll look forward to see y'all next week.
I know. Fun episode, everybody.
I tell you. Alright, see you guys. See you and Luke a little bit later, Brandon. For those of you viewers, see y'all next week.
Man.
Alright, see you later, Brian. See you in a bit, guys.
Now let's match. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this loop, and then we're gonna close it out right here.
Yep.
Hopefully with a win here on this game.
I have to get a little Barry here.
Oh, shut up, game. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Shut up.
Yeah. But punching bag!
I know, And Wadney1279 liked my live stream that I did. Wadney, thank you so much. Because I think the next game I'm gonna stream on my YouTube channel would be
Game over.
Miss Pac-Man for the for the Sega Genesis, and I just lost. No more moves on that one. But yeah, so I'll be doing that as well. Okay, so I lost my first game on Vlad Weekly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. My win in. Because I accidentally turned on the Warren Spear by mistake.
Oh, and while you're at the subject, Brandon,
Yes.
I know you want to play the game a little bit, but let me know if you finish this game, and I know you're gonna wrap up the game, but the stream and all, but I have a low battery, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. It's no fun. I know. But hey, Luke, what do you? Well, first off, what do you guys say about this amazing episode we had tonight?
It was amazing.
It's probably one of I think it's one of the greatest produced since '68, and probably on other episodes.
Yeah, but I think because right after we wrap up, I have to get going. So yeah.
Oh, I know. But you see, Luke, I think this is why doing Vlog Weekly is so much fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's much better than 69, much better than 43, much better than some other episodes that you don't like, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to use it here.
Game over.
Oh, game over. Are you serious? Alright, let's do this one more time. And if I don't win on this third game, then we're calling it quits for tonight. But like I said, this was an amazing episode, guys. I mean, like I said, guys, don't be afraid to come join on Discord. Because Discord is much safer than doing it on, YouTube live streaming and all. Because I've been, bullied and all that garbage. And I just want to make it safe for everybody to enjoy my stream and just have a good time, and then I can talk to you guys, because you guys are my subscribers, and and like I said, this is gonna be my my 7th year, and I'm very happy to reach it, and I'm glad that I didn't close my Twitch channel. I mean my YouTube channel.
Yeah, this is my actual LHPM's 10th year next year. I'm gonna have my 10th year on YouTube July 8th of this year. That's 10 years ago this July of which I launched YouTube. And Luke Jason
Game over.
Game over.
Game over.
Alright, well, that, my friends, that's going to be a wrap-up of this amazing episode of Vlog Weekly, episode number 72. Big thanks to Billy Moody for tuning in, and even though he did interrupt me a lot of times, so that's something we're going to have to work out on episode 73, but big thanks to Billy, as always, for coming in and helping out and being a true sport to do this show alongside with me, to keep the show going and exciting and all that great stuff. So, and thank you for, watching Vlog Weekly and choosing Vlog Weekly, because, I want to, make the best show possible for you all, and that's my goal, and this is a lot of fun. It's kind of like the Brandon Palmer show, but, only that it's clean for the YouTube one, and it's just a lot of fun, and I get to be creative for you all. So, thank you, everybody who's been watching this. It's just a lot of fun, and you guys are awesome. I just want to say that. You guys are awesome. I know I've been losing a lot of, subscribers. I've lost 2 subscribers already, but, it doesn't really matter, because I think that you guys have true support in me, and I'll continue to do so for as long as I can, But like I said, Wheel One's always going to come first, no matter what happens. Wheel One is always going to come first, and then the stream, and then you guys, and then you, Lupa, and everybody. So I just want to make that perfectly clear because I'm the president of Wheel One, and it's my responsibility, and I have my duties of what I got to do for the company because I'm making Wheel One a huge success this year. And with 3 number ones in our belt, I want to keep it going, baby. I want to roll the dice. So, but there you go. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, Luke. Let's go ahead and wrap up on this amazing episode till we do a big show for episode number 73.
First thing is, you're welcome, and the second thing is, well, I will have to do my final words for just real quick before my battery was dying on me. But I'm gonna say this, okay? All I have to do now is just make oh yeah, my mouthpiece moment. Stay tuned for 10 years of LJ Split Corporation, February 24th, 2017, and I hope at least two videos coming to bid me. If that's possible, if that ever happens, then I'm sure if I can make it to bid me in time. But if I don't make it in time, well, I have no idea but to make this happen, but the group of things happens, Just saying. Anyway, that will episode for me. This is Lou Jerry saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. Back to very much going the whole time thing.
Alright, thank you, Luke Bud. And again, guys, for everything that you seen and heard tonight on Vlog Weekly, all that would be on Google Plus. Again, everything will be in the description for you all to head on over, and I will make sure to do that. Stay tuned for a cartoon flashback tonight, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, guys, it's going to be a big episode next week, like I said, so I cannot wait to do it. So I think that would do it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I know I got a lot of drop frames and all, but I managed to do this show for you all, so thank you so much for tuning in. For Billy Moody, Luke Jeffers, and everyone here, this, my friends, will conclude episode number 72 of Vlog Weekly. And until episode 73, everybody, have a great Friday night, everybody. And I will talk to you all next week for the biggest of them all, LJPCBM's 10-year anniversary bid blowout. You guys don't want to miss it. Good night, my friends, and thank you for your support, and thank you for being, staying a long-time subscriber if you haven't already been a great subscriber. Alright, guys, catch you next week. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.